welcome to the After Class Podcast. So I am Anindya, a college student who loves to talk about everything. So in this podcast, we can talk about entertainment thingy, we can talk about mental health, or we can talk about the random fun stories. So please grab your phone, relax, and let's hear about our topic today. In this episode, we are going to talk about culture shock and overthinking among the college students. So, I bet all of you guys have ever faced this kind of situation, right? And this topic is also reminds me about my very first day in college because at that time I was so scared to have an interaction with my new friend. And that also happened with our guest stars today. So, in this episode, they're gonna share about their struggles, the culture shock that happened to them, and also they're gonna share about the tips how to deal with their struggles. So, let's invite Kyle and Fiona. Yay! So, our guest stars for today's episode have already here. So, can both of you introduce yourself first?
Sure. Hi everyone. So I'm Kyle and I'm in my third semester of college and I'm majoring in English literature.
Hello everyone, and I'm Fiona. I'm currently taking English literature and I'm also on my third semester of college.
So, okay, both of you are English literature students. That's so freaking cool. So, it means that both of you are expert in English, right?
You say that, I mean, no.
Why? Why? I can't say something like that.
I can't do that because there's a long way for us to be an expert in English literature for.
Okay, I see. So, okay, now both of you are already in the third semester. Let's get serious. And if you think back when, for the very first time when you are entering college life, how did it feel? Were you nervous at that time?
As I can recall, on my memory, in the first day of college, it was exciting. Exciting because this is our new journey of life, and then I also feel nervous because I need to meet new people, new lecturer. Because I think I heard that lecturers are scary.
Okay, so how about you guys? Do you feel the same as Fiona?
Yes, I bet everyone will agree that first day of college was a mixed feeling. Like there is there's a feel of excitement, there's a feel of anxiety, there's a feel of nervous, something like that. If I can remember the first day of my college, I didn't even know where should I sat at that time. I just entered in the room and then I sat in the back in the corner of the room, and then I just kept pretending to check my phone, I'm scrolling even there's no notification there. I didn't want anyone look at me and thinking is it lost or something?
Did you feel scary to have an interaction with your friend?
To be honest, yes, because guys, I'm an introvert, super very introvert person. So, and that time I was so scared to start talking. So I have to start talking to anyone. But lucky me, there is some of my friends that started talking to me first, and then I can lose a bit.
Okay, I think that's understandable to feel scary even for the very first time you're entering college because that's really different. So, college life is really different from elementary, junior high school, or even senior high school. And did you guys ever feel like a culture shock when for the first time you're entering college life?
culture shock that I felt in this college life was, there is a huge difference between how our high school teacher would teach us in our high school, and then how the lecturer will teach us in this college. Like, if we had something to do, if we have some tasks to do, usually our high school teacher would chase us, like, they will, hey, you do this, and this, but, in this college life, our lecturer won't do that, guys. Won't do that. They won't do that. Like, just if you don't submit your task, then it's your loss.
Yeah, that's because the one who needs this score is you, not your lecturer. So please, guys, be aware of your tasks. Don't be procrastinator. Okay, so, but do you feel the same as? Do you find like same culture shock as Kyle, Fiona?
Of course, as a student, new college student, we also feel the same, right? Everything is new. We have never experienced it before, but the most culture shock culture is the people. Some people in the college is, I think, like they're so bad. They are sometimes disrespect others more easily than what I had in high school. They didn't care about their group tasks. They make their teammates suffer because they didn't care about their group tasks. Yeah, I think they are so childish because we're in the mature age. They shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, I agree with Fiona. So a lot of people in college, like, didn't care about their past. Like, oh my god, that's so worse, guys. So
Don't do that, guys.
yeah.
Please, don't do that.
So okay, and after experiencing that culture shock, did you ever feel like there was a part of college life that didn't really fit in you? Okay, so who's gonna answer first? Who is gonna answer the question first?
Fiona, you did first.
Okay, so I will answer first, guys. The uncomfortable culture that I found in college is the task. The task is a lot. We have to do the task like at the same time with the same deadline. Everything is like
Overlapping.
overlapping. That makes me uncomfortable. So we have to manage our time wisely.
Overwhelming.
Yes.
So, how about you, Kyle?
For me, beyond the assignment, what really makes me, I'm not gonna say it was not fair in me,
Okay.
but beyond the assignment, what really makes me feel, what's the people, like,
Okay.
yeah, just like we previously said that, here in our college, we met a lot of new people. New people means new personalities, new behavior, new something that we should bear with. Like, that was quite heavy. Like, some people are so outspoken. Like, they have a really, really, really they have a really, oh my god, I don't know how to say it. Some people are so social butterflies, like they have a lot of friends.
Like, what do you call it? Like, friendly?
Yes, friendly social butterflies. Yeah, yeah.
Like friendly or
Yes, some
whatever.
people they really have a lot of friends, but some people are so quiet. They're super quiet. They're so like, I don't wanna include it. I don't wanna, I don't wanna join that. I wanna join this, and that was really hard to me. Like, I kept asking myself where I belong, where I should fit in, but something like this. So it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
But now, do you start enjoy your college life? Like,
Yeah, sure. Just if you keep trying, if you keep showing, if you how to say this, enjoy your days, guys. Like, you will find your people. You will find your own circle. You will find your friends that you can talk with,
like
talking with.
as long as you have the same personalities, I think you can find your own people easily. So now, in the third semester, life is getting more serious. So when did you start thinking seriously about your future or your career?
This is such a hard question. So heavy, but I started thinking about my future seriously when I was entering into second semester. We have experienced it for the one semester. It means for about 6 months.
Yes.
Yes,
For about 6 months, we learn a lot, of course, but there's a time that I think that I'm not enough because I saw everyone is growing, but I'm not. So I think I have to taking my college life, my study seriously for my job and everything.
So how about you, Kyle? When did the very first time you think about your career or your future?
For me, the future thing really crushed me on around end of second semester.
Well, it same as Fiona.
Yes, and our first years now honestly, like, there's a place that I just sat and then I start thinking about am I really good my future here, or I'm just passing time. Like, there was heavy, like, we were quiet, but inside your brain, inside your head, it was just keep ringing and ringing about that question stuck in our head.
So noisy
Yes.
in your brain because you keep thinking about the future, about the career because now you are not like a child anymore. Now you
Yes.
are already like mature. So yeah, actually that's so hard though
Yes.
because we started to think about the future.
Yes.
So both of you now are not the new college student anymore. So besides worrying about your future or career, what else makes you overthink as college student?
I have 3 college students who will agree with me. I would say is the most thing that make us really feel overthinking was GPA.
Yeah, like that's everyone's concern.
Yeah,
It's common for
GPA is
But
really
everyone's
inside.
problem, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, like just not feel right when you have to think about what if I'm not graduate, what if I graduate and I'm not and I'm not enough about it, what if I graduate and I'm not cum laude or something like that, like, yeah,
that's because
bad thingy.
everyone's expectation for us, especially from your family, is
No, that was
so high. Like you must get like the highest GPA, like something like that. That's
Hard.
so hard. And do you feel the same, Fiona, Kyle, or like what else makes you overthink as college student?
Of course, I'm a student. I also feel the same, like what Kyle mentioned before, what worrying GPA, but I also am worrying about my future. Like what I said before, future is also crucial for our age, right? We are in
Yes.
our 20s. That's frustrating. And also sometimes when I start thinking about that, I will cry. Cry. It's like, oh, for my future, oh, my GPA, where is our life will going?
Yeah, like what will happen to us for the next 5 years? Like, what am I heading to? Something like that. Like, oh my god, that's so overwhelming and really drain your energy, I guess. So, okay, what if you also face the same, what is it? Like, struggles? Yeah, like problems, of course. So, when you are overthinking and feel, of course, when you are overthinking, you will feel like overwhelmed. So, what if you usually do to calm yourself down when like you are facing that kind of situation?
I often facing this kind of situation. Of course, I'm a human. I'm overthinking so much. How I manage it? I listen to music. Music is helps me a lot, especially relaxing song. Some songs that with the calm melody. This helps me a lot. But beside of that, I also talk with other people, especially my best friend. My best friend helps me a lot to through these struggles, problems. When I start to talk with that, it sometimes help me to throw away those kind of bad overthinking and will make my heart at least for it.
Yes. Yes. So if you face that kind of situation, you can tell your friends or the other people.
Please reach out for
Yeah,
help,
like
guys.
please, like guys, reach out
Don't
for
keep
a
it by
help.
yourself.
Actually, so for Kyle, do you also do the same as Fiona, or do you have different way to calm yourself down?
For me, I reached the stage where I told myself that hey, it's okay to be not okay. It's okay to be cannot control everything that you have here, but you have today. But like you will keep progressing. You will keep walking through that way. So like that. I kept talking to myself. What is it called? What is it? God's edition? What is it? I don't know. Like yeah. And then if I have too much in my head, maybe I will go to Korean series. Like, just watch. Yeah, the Netflix series like
Dramas.
yes,
Yes.
Korean dramas. So when you are diving to another stories outside yours, maybe it will help you a bit because they can, just like they can throw away the bad things inside your head for a while, so you can, you can forget it. You can forgive yourself for a while, for a bit, yeah.
Even for a while, but at least it helped
Yes.
you. Okay.
Of course.
So from your first semester until now, what is the biggest lesson you have learned about yourself?
The biggest lesson that I have learned in this course was success is overrated things. Like success is hard words. There's there is a lot of progress that you have to face to reach that
yeah,
state, like, you know,
okay.
yeah. So for me, success is surprising because why? Because you know, I was to be someone that so scared about failing, about
Yeah, like yeah, okay.
yeah, GPI drop or something like that. You know, that was so. Oh my god, that was the worst thing. That was the worst thing that I felt in my college life. And but for me, the failure things that I had to face was helped me a lot to discover a new side of myself. Like, you know, I never thought that I was that tough. Like, you know, I never thought that I was that strong. I never thought that I was that I can face that such a thing like that. Yeah, you know, something like that.
So you learn a lot.
Yes, I learned a lot from my failure.
So, and how about you, Fiona? What is the biggest lesson you have learned about yourself after, like, you know, yeah,
What I've been through.
what
Okay.
you've been through?
So, as everything what I have done, the biggest reason is, you know, like we as a human, we will never get enough of our achievement.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with that
want
statement.
everything, like I want to do this, I want to do that. Yeah, it's hard, but you know, don't get too hard on yourself. Listen to yourself if you need rest. When you do everything, you feel like overwhelmed.
Yes.
It will make your body, your emotionally drained, and somehow that will make yourself like unproductive because
Yes.
you know it's overwhelming.
It makes you tired.
Yes.
Mentally and physically, it makes you tired. Really tired.
That's why it's okay to rest. Don't get yourself too hard.
Don't be too hard on yourself. If you need rest, then you can take a break. Something like that.
You should take a break.
Yeah. Not you can take a break, but you should take a break. Okay, so last question. Okay, so
Oh my god, that's question.
yeah, you're already on the end of our podcast today. So this
Time
is the
flies
last
so
question.
fast. I hope you should
Yeah,
fly.
of course. So please pay attention to this question because yeah, maybe it can give you like new insights. So if both of you could give advice to new students who are experiencing culture shock or struggling with overthinking, what would you say to them?
Like what I said before, don't be too hard on yourself. You have to make yourself rest. Be, you know, emotionally. Don't make yourself in a situation that you are surrounded by your emotion. It will make your you know, like when we get hard on ourselves, everything it will hard to write. So we have to take it easy for everything. Just cooperate with yourself.
Yes.
Listen what yourself wants.
So how about you, Kyle?
If I can add something, maybe just please, guys, stop comparing yourself with other people, with your friend, with someone.
Please listen,
With
guys.
anyone, yeah, guys, please stop comparing yourself. Like, you know, every progress still a progress. Every progress still matter. Like, you know, small walks still will make you reach your what? Reach
Goal.
your goals. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Step small still matter, guys. Like, you know, it's like when I say, don't be too hard on yourself. Just, you know, enjoy every process, every single thing that you have to face in your college life, like maybe enjoy your stress when you are in group and just enjoy your lunch with your bestest friend, like something like that. Because that thing that you will remember when you are already graduate.
You only live once, you only become a young person once.
Okay, so like what they said, that please don't be too hard on yourself. When you feel like overwhelmed, you can take a rest for a while. You should take a rest for a while, because every little steps that you take still takes you somewhere.
Yes.
So okay. So
This is the end of our podcast.
yes, of course, I'm so sorry guys, because time flies so fast, right? And thank you so much for Kyle and Fiona for sharing about your struggles and give advice for the new college students that also like face that kind of situation. And I hope that this podcast will give all of you guys new insight. And thank you so much for watching this podcast, and see you next episode. Bye bye.
Bye. Please love yourself, guys. We love you.
Woo!